welcome to another Lawn Fawn video. Today we are so excited to be introducing our carrot treat box, so let's go ahead and learn how to put this adorable treat box together. To create this carrot treat box, you're going to die cut 2 of the main base piece and 2 of the leaf pieces. You'll see on the main base piece that there are some score lines there in the middle and on the edge, and we're going to fold along those score lines, and I'm just going to use a bone folder to reinforce those folds so they have a nice sharp crease. And then we'll repeat the same on the other piece. So we'll fold and just reinforce the fold with a bone folder, and we'll fold on that outer tab piece. So now you'll have 2 pieces that look the same. And you'll notice at the top of these pieces that there's these like little embossed lines. These embossed lines are not only just an adorable texture for the top of your carrot, they're also there so that you can help curve the ends of the box. So I like to take a pencil and just rub it along the inside of these pieces to help give them a curve. And you'll see it'll kind of train the paper to move into that curved shape. So there, we'll do it again on the other piece and just kind of curve it, almost like you were curling a ribbon, right? And so we're just going to go back and forth along the paper, and then we're going to repeat the same thing with the other piece, and you'll start to see the curve of the top of the carrot start to form. So just take your pencil and just rub it along the inside while curling the paper over it to create that nice rounded top for our carrot. The next step is to add some 1/4-inch double-sided tape to each of those tabs that we just folded. So we'll add one to one piece, and then we'll add one to the next piece. And the next step that we're going to be doing is connecting these to form one long piece. And I wanted to show you what that's going to look like before we actually peel up that liner paper. So it's going to end up looking like that. So right now we can peel up the liner paper, and you'll see that I went a little bit on the outsides of the tabs. So then I'm just going to roll up that tape just like that so that it covers the whole piece. And then all I need to do is line up both of the pieces together, and it forms that fun shape that you can start to see the carrot happening. Next, we'll peel up the liner paper on the other tab. I had a little extra tape there, so I'm just going to roll it over so that it's all on the tab. And then all you need to do is just fold that piece over and press down, and it's going to be perfectly lined up. And oh my goodness, this carrot box is just so cute. Now, I always like to go back and just kind of reinforce those curves. So I'm going to take my pencil along the inside of all of them again and just kind of reinforce that rounded top to my cute little carrot box. Now the next thing that we need to work on is for the green leafy top of the carrot. So earlier we die cut 2 of the leaf pieces, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be folding along a score line that the die creates for us. And here is where that little score line is. And we are going to fold toward ourselves on each of these pieces. So there's that little score line, and we're going to fold towards ourselves just like that. And then we'll repeat the same thing on the other leafy piece. So we're going to fold towards ourselves just like that. Then we're going to take both of these pieces and we are going to flip them over, and we're going to take some more of that 1/4-inch double-sided tape and we're going to add it underneath that score line onto those little tabs that we just folded. And so we'll do that for both of these pieces. Then we can peel up the liner paper, and once again, if I have any extra of that tape, I'm just going to kind of roll it over the edges. And then I wanted to show you on the die where we're going to be adhering this little leafy top. So you'll see here on the die that there's like a little score line at the top, and then there's the decorative score lines. It's going in between those just like that. And you'll see once we put it on the box now, but it's going to go right there. So now we'll take out our actual carrot box. You'll see we're going to fold back along the score line for that little tab there that's going to help you close the box in just a little bit. And then we're going to add that leafy top right there above those decorative embossed lines. So you'll see once you have it added on there that you'll have the little tab sticking out and the green leafy part right on top, which just looks so adorable. So now we're going to repeat that same thing for the other side. So we're going to peel off any of the liner paper. I'm just going to roll back any of the extra adhesive there. We're going to fold back along that little tab there. So we're just going to fold right there. And that way we'll get that tab out of the way, and that's going to give you the spot where you're going to adhere your leafy top right there. And so we'll just add that right above the decorative emboss line and right below our folded score line. And you'll see it'll attach just like that, and then you'll still have the little tab pointing towards the inside of the box. It's going to help us close the box in just a little bit. The next step is to actually close our carrot box, and you'll see that there's a slot there and then there's this little rounded notch. We are going to be feeding the little pointed edge right here into one of those notches. So we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So there's that little notch, and then you'll see the pointed kind of top of the triangle of each of these pieces. So you're going to take the top of that triangle and you're going to feed it into the notch on the other side from the back, just like that. So you'll see it's going to go that way and it's going to feed under that notch. Once you have that one in place, then you can tuck the other one, so there you can see it in place. Then you can tuck the other one into the other rounded notch. So we've got that tuck there, and then we're just going to put it right into that other notch. Sometimes I'll even use a pokey tool to kind of help bring up that rounded notch so that I can really easily tuck it right in, just like that. And now you have that secure. Then you're going to take those carrot top pieces, and those ones are going to go right into that slot. So we've got the two there, and now those are going to go into the slot. So you'll see you're going to take this one and add it right into there, and then you'll take the other one and add the other one in. And this almost becomes like a locking mechanism for the box that holds it in place. And that's one of the things that I love about this box is you can open and close it as many times as you would like. And then once it's all formed, I mean, oh my goodness, is that not the cutest little carrot box you have ever seen? It just makes me smile every time I see it. It's just so adorable and so sweet. Now, this little treat box is perfect for treats, of course, or little messages, or even tiny little like Easter treats, like a little bouncy ball or something like that. But we're going to put the classic Easter treat inside. We are going to add some jelly beans. So we're going to pour the jelly beans in, and then we're going to close it just like we did before. So we're going to tuck one of the ends into the notch, and then the other one into the other notch. And then we're going to go ahead and take those little tabs, and we'll tuck them right into the slot. And that's going to kind of lock the whole thing in place. And now we have the cutest little three-dimensional carrot that is filled with jelly beans, and this would just be the perfect and sweetest little surprise. Then to open it up, you just pop the top right like that, and you can pour your little treats right out, and isn't that just so cute? I love it so much. And yes, we have been eating a lot of jelly beans at the office now because we have a giant bag. Now these little carrot treat boxes look really adorable with tags on them. So we've die cut a tiny tag out of some ground coffee cardstock, and we're going to be stamping out Happy Easter from the Henry's Build a Sentiment stamp set. And we are going to be doing some heat embossing. So we are going to prep this tiny tag with an anti-static powder tool. Then we're going to stamp on it with some clear embossing ink that's nice sticky ink that's going to hold on to our white heat embossing powder. We will sprinkle on that white heat embossing powder, and then we can tap off any of the excess. Then we'll heat it up with the heat tool and we'll have a nice bright white shiny sentiment on this tag. And I love the color of the dark brown tag with the green and orange carrot. It's just so pretty. And right now we are recreating an idea by Megan. So thank you so much, Megan. So now that we have our little tag, we can bring out some lawn trimmings. And so here we have some tangerine lawn trimmings, which is great because it's orange and white to go along with our carrot. And we're going to take this and we're going to wrap it around the tops of the carrot there. And we can just tie a little knot there. And then we can go ahead and feed our tag onto this and then tie a sweet little bow to hold it in place. And look how cute this little carrot box turned out. It is absolutely adorable. We used fake tan cardstock and cilantro cardstock and then some ground coffee for the tag. But the other way that these boxes are super, super cute is to use pattern paper. And oh my goodness, check this out. We are going to use this orange gingham from the fruit salad paper, and we're going to die cut that carrot box base 2 times. And then for the tops of the carrot, we're actually going to be using some spiffy speckles in the pesto color, which is the green color, and we're going to die cut 2 of those tops. And look how pretty these are out of pattern paper. It's so soft and gorgeous. The next thing we need to do is fold along those score lines. So there's the one in the middle of the box and then the one that forms the little tab, and then we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Then we're going to take our bone folder and we're just going to reinforce all of those folds so that they have a nice crisp edge because that's going to help your box really hold its shape. Then the next thing we'll do is we're going to take our pencil and we're going to roll these little tops right over the pencil to create a nice curved shape. And when you have the pattern paper, it really curves so beautifully. And we're going to do that on both of these pieces, on both the rounded top and also that little kind of triangular shaped top too. Then we have our little leafy tops and we're going to fold along the score line created on those and we're going to fold towards ourselves. Then we're going to take some 1/4-inch double-sided tape and we're going to add it to the tabs of both of these pieces. Then we can peel up the liner paper on one of the pieces, and then we can line them up to create a shape that looks like this. Once we have both of those lined up, then we can peel up the liner paper on the next piece, and we can go ahead and close the box, forming our adorable three-dimensional carrot. And so you can just line up the edges just like that, and then just press down to secure it. Now we'll work on these little leafy tops. We're going to fold them over so that we're looking at the back, and then we're going to add that 1/4-inch tape again below that score line on both of the pieces. Once that's all done, we can pick up our carrot again, and we're going to go ahead and fold along those little tabs at the top. And there's a little score line there. It's kind of like a double score line, and so you can fold along both of those little score lines, and those are going to be the tabs that are going to be securing our box and holding it in place. Now that we have those folded, we can go ahead and peel up the liner paper on the leafy tops and we can start to add them to the top of the box. It's going to go above those pretty decorative embossed lines and then below the folded score line, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and remove the liner paper on the other piece and line it up just like we did the other one, right at the top of the carrot box. Now our next step is to secure the box in place, and we have those little circular notches, and then we also have these slots as well. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to take one of those like kind of little triangle tops right there, and it's going to feed through that slot coming from the bottom. So we're going to go from the back there and just kind of feed it through that slot, and there you can see the tab come through. And then you'll just do the same thing on the top. We're going to take that little triangular piece and we're going to feed it right into that rounded notch. And when you do that, you'll see that both of those slots are going to line up. Once they're lined up, we can go ahead and take the tops of the carrot box and feed them right through the slot. And this is what's going to hold and secure everything in place. And now we have formed our adorable three-dimensional gingham carrot. I mean, look how cute this is. I am just so in love with it. And the next thing that we need to do is work on a cute little tag for this one. And we are going to be using the brand new Build-A-Drink Mason Jar add-on. And it has this adorable teeny tiny little tag in it. And so we're going to be using that on the carrot box. There's also a little die cut heart in that set too. And so we're going to die cut both of these pieces. We're going to die cut the little tab from white cardstock, and then we're going to die cut the tiny heart from that same color of gingham there along one of the orange pieces so that we get an orange heart that's going to coordinate perfectly. Then all we need to do is add a little tape runner to the back of that heart, and then we can layer that onto the tab. And then we're going to use some twine again to tie on this cute little tag right onto the carrot. And right now we are recreating some carrots by Elena. So thank you so much, Elena. So we're going to take some green and white lawn trimmings this time and we're going to feed it through the tag. And then this time we are going to tie it around the top of the carrot a bunch of times and it's going to look so cute. Then once we've wrapped it around a couple of times, we can go ahead and tie a bow at the top. And I love the look of this tiny little tag. There's something so cute and kind of rustic about it. We'll just trim off any of the excess, and now we have an adorable little carrot box that has been built out of some pattern paper, which is so gorgeous. And then we also have one that's been built out of solid cardstock. And both of them are so adorable and so cute. They are just so sweet for spring decor. They're really cute for Easter decor, for Easter treats. I could imagine like your table set with one little carrot box at each place setting. Oh, it would be so adorable. And then of course you can fill them with fun, sweet treats like all of these little jelly beans. I think it's adorable to see the jelly beans coming out of the carrots. And next up, we have some incredible cards by the design team. And first up, we are going to check out a very cute carrot box by Tammy, and she created a super cute tag using the brand new Carrot About You stamp set, and that little stamp set is a perfect match for this treat box. These are the adorable carrots by Elena that inspired us to make ours. I love how many little carrots she has and all the details on them. They look so beautiful out of the gingham pattern paper. Here I love how Callie also did one of our woodland critter huggers in the bunny style with the carrot. They are the perfect little match. And look at the bunny holding onto the carrot. I mean, is that not so cute? I can't wait to make something just like this. Here are the adorable carrot boxes by Megan that are so sweet. I love the Happy Easter tags in that bold dark brown. I think it looks so pretty. And I love how she ink blended the top of her carrot leafy parts too. Yanea added the most adorable little bunny tag and also a little Happy Easter tag, and I just love this look so much. And then these little carrots by Audrey are so fun. I love all of her awesome splattering texture. And then I love how Melissa made a variety of carrots using different pattern papers. We have the fruit salad paper, some stripes and sprinkles, we have watercolor wishes rainbow, and even what's sewing on. They all look amazing with the carrot boxes, and we cannot wait to see all of your carrot boxes too, so make sure to share them with us. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!